Hello everybody, it's Moon here, and welcome back to WolfQuest and the Aurora Pack, where we are getting close-ish to growing pups here. We've had not the greatest year so far. We lost our mate Star, granted only from old age. Nothing bad happened to her, but it's still very sad. Oh, and we have a cougar attack coming. Get over here. That was very close to getting Saturn. They're at least big enough to, oh gosh. The pups are at least big enough to survive an attack. Oh gosh, everybody's still ganging up on it. Come here, Luna. Come back to the den here. Or the rendezvous site. Okay, where was I? What was I talking about? We lost Star to old age. But then unfortunately we did get news that, oh, he's not even there anymore. We did get news that Comet passed away for some unknown cause. We'll probably never know exactly what happened to him. And we also lost Nebula from this litter, from a wolf attack, so we've not had the greatest year this year, but hopefully things will get better from here. We did get rid of Cole after he was being overly aggressive with Deep Springs pack here. So hopefully we can have a more peaceful end to this last litter here. But alright, let's see. We need... Okay, and they didn't even take that much damage. So they're chilling. That is where it gets kind of nice when they get older. Granted, I think the cougars, at least, I think always carry them off first. The bears do as well, but I want to say when they're really little, the bears can one-shot them, and I might be wrong. But they are big enough to hold their own a little bit better. Luna's a tiny bit ahead in XP. It looks like they're all pretty even though, so that's pretty good. We're all pretty fed. Even our adult wolves. Oh, Luna's meowing. There is a few hexes we can mark. I think we'll go do that really quickly and then get some sleep. So let's go ahead and go do a quick mark. We won't bother calling anybody over since we're just going to mark Territorial real quick. Alright. We got that little bit of territory marked, and we also brought back a little meat chunk. We stopped by our carcass to get a little filled up there. Let's put some food down as well. We're not too hungry, but just make sure everybody stays topped off. There we go. There wasn't a lot of food left on that bison carcass over there, so we'll probably have to do another hunt soon, but for now we'll get everybody fed, and then we can get some sleep. Alright, I know everybody's real excited, but I think it's time to go ahead and get some sleep. Alright. Let's see. We're really close to growing pups here. Let's see how much food we can get put down here. Yeah, the bison carcass is gone. I could smell it, but it's not there anymore. So we will need to do a hunt soon, but I think for now we have enough food to get all the pups fed. I don't like all the howling I'm hearing. Let's check on Dipper too. Okay, Dipper's alright. Good, good. Let's look at the other packs as well. It looks like all of the packs right now only have one leader, at least that we've met, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Mercury scared me for a second. I thought he was a bear. He doesn't even look that much like a bear. Something about the way he was approaching. Oh, I love watching them all spin around each other. They're just so excited. That's adorable. Alright, what weight are we at? We're getting really close. Luna is almost at 25, and the others are not too far behind. Twilight's getting a bit hungry, but for the most part, we're not too bad on food. There's a couple X's that could use marked, but nothing much. We might be able to get away with another sleep here and get our bar to full. I might let them play for a minute, though. It's very cute. Some of the pups are drifting off. They're getting a bit tuckered out, I think. Sirius is just a little ball over there. Alright, Remus, not too far. Yeah, get back in there. Stay close. I know that we don't have Mom here to keep them corralled, but... Alright. I think everybody's tuckered out now. Let's go ahead and let's get a little bit more sleep. Alright, yeah, some of the others want to go out. I agree. We also will need to mark over here, so maybe if we can hunt in this direction, that would be good. Is this a check on wolves? I don't think anything has changed. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some hunting done. Can I put a little bit of food down for the pups? No, I can't, but that's okay. Let's go ahead, let's head out. Let's see what we can find. A moose might not be bad, but let's see what else is in the area. There's still bison over here, but since we did get, oh, that's not the way we want to go, but that's the way the scents are going, unfortunately. But the bison, oh, a hex invasion. Who is this probably? Probably Miller Gulch again. Of course. Well, we need food first. The bison probably won't have a weak one because we did get the weak bison the last time. I will go check on them. Just in case. But I doubt there will be a good target here. Is that one right here? Are you? Okay, okay. Guys, let's come around here away from the bison. And let's approach from this side and try and draw this guy over. Draw him away from the others here. Ouch! Just got kicked in the face. Ooh, he's a little higher on health for an emaciated bison, but they are a bit weaker as well in hit strength, so we might still be alright here. Keep an eye on health though, because I do want to try and see if I can go for that hex invasion. So let's hopefully not use too much health here. Let's maybe back off and not do too much damage ourselves as well, because it is really easy to get Knight's health really low, and then the others are chilling. So let's let them do a little bit of the work as well. Knight doesn't have to do all of the biting. Careful, you guys. Seems like the shoulders are a really good spot to get them if you can get in there. Slowly but surely, we've got about halfway there. Mercury's a little bit on the lower side, but I think he's alright. Ouch. We're getting there. Aw, that was a good bite. See, now I'm not doing as much damage here. We might send some of the lower wolves home if, before we go on this confrontation, depending on what their health is looking like. Almost. He's got like one more bite maybe. And there we go! Another good bison carcass. Nice. Do I want to call everybody over here maybe and then leave some of the injured wolves at home? That might be a good call. Let's get everybody here fed so that we can send them at the same time. We can send some wolves back at the same time to make sure that affinity doesn't get too low. We're not too far from the den, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But we'll make sure everybody's fed here first. And then we'll kind of switch out wolves. I think Mercury, Leo, and Pluto are the lowest. Yeah, Mercury, Leo, and Pluto are all at 70, so we'll probably send them home. But we'll wait for everybody to eat first. Oh, of course, here comes coyotes as I send, like, everybody home. Mercury, Pluto, and Leo are on their way home. The others are on their way here. Dang coyotes. They're staying back for now, it seems, but... Oh boy, here they all come, but here Andromeda and Twilight come as well. Get out of here, stupid coyotes. I need to save my health for this hex invasion. Get out of here. I have bigger fish to fry right now than you little pesky coyotes. Get out of here. There they go. Alright. Knight is lower in health than I would like him to be, but I think we'll be alright. Pluto is home, safe, so the pups will be alright as well. So we'll just get everybody fed here, and then we'll go check out that hex invasion. Oh, I guess Pluto didn't get all the way fed, but I swear he was at 100 when... Oh, he's probably fed the pups. Alright. He's feeding the pups, probably. That makes sense. Okay, let's send maybe a couple more wolves back to make sure the pups get fed. Maybe we'll send Celeste, since she's at about 80 health. And then we'll go do the hex invasion. If I can select her. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we did get everybody to 100, but now they're feeding the pups. Okay. So there should be plenty of wolves going back home to get them fed. Yeah, they're getting fed. Okay, it looks like poor Pluto is doing most of it. But, alright. Let's go deal with this. Alright, here we go. Let's take care of this. You guys get out of here. I am tired of you attacking my borders. Very, very tired of it. Let's try and be careful with Night and not take too much damage here. We're not super high on health. They do not seem very frightened of us, that's for sure, but I will make them frightened of us. Get out of here. I don't want to do too much biting, because, again, Night has very low health, but I will try and be intimidating here. I also don't like that one of these children looks an awful lot like Comet. It's not a very, bit of a sore spot after the news we got last episode. Yeah, let's gang up on Miss Miller. Get out of here. Tired of dealing with y'all. Oh, Andromeda has him. I was like, what? Why am I doing that? That's, I think, the second time in a row Andromeda has grabbed that wolf trying to bite me. It's very sweet. Get out of here. Ooh, she's very low, but I don't know if Night really wants to take out a wolf that looks so much like Comet. I think that makes him a little uncomfortable. He might kind of avoid her a little bit. You better get out of here. Sirius is getting a bit low, but let's see. How low is Sirius here? 48. Most of them are running. I think we'll be okay. There they go. Alright. If that fight was going to go on much longer, I probably would have sent Sirius home. If Night wasn't so low, I might have gone after Miss Miller to take her out. She's not all that low, though. They won't let me see her now. There we go. But yeah, she's still like half, so I'm just gonna focus on the territory, but they are definitely a nuisance. In better circumstances, Night may have considered getting rid of them at the source there, but unfortunately we're not doing the greatest on health, and I don't think it would kill us to take her out, but I don't really want to waste any more health. So let's go ahead and get this hex back up, and then maybe we'll go mark here for a bit. And then get some sleep. But we will definitely be keeping an eye on our borders with Miller Gulch. That is for sure. And I would not be surprised if Miller Gulch is what happened to Comet. I also would not be surprised if Miller Gulch is who drove Dipper out of his territory and killed his family. But we don't know that for certain, so unfortunately there's not much we can do about it, but I definitely think Knight wants to be on guard around them. I also do want to check, do they have a new leader yet? No, we have not met any new wolves. Okay. Alright, we are back. I think the pups are pretty fed. They could use a little topping off. They're all pretty much at 25 except for Remus here. Remus is pretty close himself though. They're all pretty even in XP, so I think after this sleep we'll probably be ready for growing pups. Let's maybe put a little bit of food down for the pups. Not too much. We want Knight to get nice and healed up. Plus the other wolves do have food to put down as well. So we'll get everybody topped off. Oh! Oh, and there we go. It's time for growing pups. I don't think that this will give us a time skip, so I think we can just move on here. And we can see their coats, so I might get some sleep before we look at their coats. Alright. Yeah, we can take a little glance at their coats here, but then I think I'm gonna get some sleep before we go in the cam, just because we are very low on health. I want to make sure we get healed up here. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, much better. Make sure I don't see any danger. Okay, I think we're alright. Let's go ahead and look at what coats we've got going on. Let's go into pup cam maybe. Romulus. Nice silver coat there. Very silvery, very pale face. Got Lyra, has I think one of the classic coats. That classic beige coat, I think. We've got Remus, a nice gray coat. I think is that Shadow that has the darker around the eyes? Maybe not. I think it's a more pronounced. Saturn has a very kind of gray-brown coat here. I think she's a lot more gray than she was when she was very little. Luna. Oh, Luna has Choco Snout. That's cute. She had a little torn ear. Didn't know they could get modifications like that as a little pup. Do any of the others have any ear customizations there? Lyra's not really holding still for me. I don't think so. Remus. They don't want to sit still while I'm looking at them. Yeah, I think it's just Luna. That's funny. Alright. Luna is very hungry. I don't know why she's a lot more hungry than the others. Oh wow, Romulus is picking up an XP there already. Let's look at the family tree real quick and just see what coats these are. Oh, Frosty, that's Frosty. Classic Tawny. 715F. Rika, okay, I think that's one of the newer brown coats. Choco Snout, and then we didn't get to see what Nebula's was, unfortunately, but that is very cute. Are these guys, are they all? Okay, Luna's the only black pup. Interesting, from this litter. And she's got her little torn ear. I don't think you can really see it on this view. But that's very interesting. She has a little torn ear. Oh, can you see how? Oh, is it just a difference between? Okay, the females are a little different in size. I think Luna was the biggest in weight, but it looks like Saturn is like a smidge taller than her. And the boys are like the same. I don't know if you can really tell much from the tell much of their size from that, but oh my gosh, I just thought Orion was a bear there. Twice in a... oh, Saturn. Twice in a row I've mistaken one of our subs for a bear. It's twice this episode. I think maybe Knight's eyes are getting a little worse with age. Come here, Saturn. You're not that far. Come on. Let's go. Alright. Let's see, what do we need to do now? Oh yeah, and Dipper is alright in the time skip there. Not that it's really a time skip, but you know what I mean. The switch to growing pups there. I think we're doing pretty good. We might get another sleep depending on how the food is. Luna is still rather hungry. It might be good to stop by the carcass. Yeah, because I don't think that's going to be enough to feed her all the way up. So I think I'll go ahead and stop by the carcass here. We can get a little extra food. And of course there's coyotes on it. Get out of here, you mangy mutts. This is our food. Just grabbed a mitch on accident. Get out of here. Did they disperse? I don't think we chased them off, but they like to run really far away for some reason, even when they're not chased off. Makes you think they're going away, and then they come back. Get out of here. Leave us alone. Get out of here. You are so pesky and annoying. Just trying to get some food for our pups. Just gotta make it harder. Get out of here. Okay, they're hanging back. I don't know if they're officially chased off, but it seems like they're hanging back. They may have wandered off. Okay. Let's get fed. Man, the size of our pack now, even bison carcasses don't seem to last us all that long. We have a lot of mouths to feed after all. I might actually get the others to come help finish this off. Get everybody fed. It's nice to get everybody fed during growing pups here, as much as possible. Oh, there it goes. Unfortunately, I don't think that was enough to get everybody fed, but poor Celeste and Andromeda didn't quite get enough. Twilight didn't really get all that much either. That's a little unfortunate, but that's alright. We've gotten everybody as fed as possible. We're at least fed enough that I think we'll be alright to get some sleep, and we can get the pups topped off. And then we will definitely need to do a hunt in the morning, because growing pups get hungry very quickly. Alright, I think they're mostly fed by now. I think the others got them pretty topped off here. But we'll still put a little bit down for them. Can also get some of the other pack mates fed here. Oh, Twilight putting food down even when she's hungry. Of course, she's gonna eat it right back up because she's realized that the pups are all fed, but that is still a cute thought. she's willing to put food down even when she's not quite all the way full. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's, Sirius, why are you all the way over there? You didn't smell something, did you? I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get some sleep. Alright. We probably need to go do a hunt. Ooh, I don't like that that pinged. Yep, there's a bear on the way. Where is it? Bears are so big, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I was like, I don't know how I don't see that thing. Get out of here. Do not go after Romulus. Get in the grass. Get out of here. Oh, and there we go. It's gonna leave. If the others will let it. Alright, you guys, don't waste all your health biting the bear. It's leaving. Alright, it's safe to come out. Come on. Alright. Put some more food down and then we'll need to go do a hunt because we are definitely have some hungry pups. It's gonna take like all of our food just to get them fed here. Alright, let's go ahead and head out on our hunt. Romulus. Buddy, get back. I can't pick you up, but come on. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even have to bark at him. Of course, there goes Saturn, too. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go on a hunt. All I really smell is hair, but hopefully we'll pick up something pretty good. Here we go. Here's some elk scent. Let's maybe do a good old elk hunt. We've done quite a bit of bison hunting recently. Granted, bison are definitely nice for getting us fed, considering how big our pack is now, but still, it might be good to get some smaller hunts in as well, still. It does take quite a bit of health to get the bison down, though these bison are closer than the elk. Let's maybe check it out just in case. It's a little hard to resist how much food the bison give us, but only if there is an emaciated one over here. It looks like the bison trail ends like here. Where did they go? Can I pick it back up over here with the... where these dots are? No, that's a different herd. Why does the trail end? Do I see them anywhere? Oh, here they are. I don't know why I couldn't pick them up from the trail. Is this guy alone, emaciated? Oh no, there's the others. Alright, let's see. What's his health at here? Not bad. I forgot I can check it, but I don't like how close he is to the others, but everybody's going in. Let's see if we can back off and then draw him away here. Oh, nope, he's going the wrong way now, chasing Celeste. No! Come here. Away from the herd. Here we go. It's a little bit better. Ooh, I did not like how close his head got there. Oh, here comes another one of the bison. Be careful, Twilight. Well, let's back off a bit here, you guys. Let's back off, let's back off. Let's try and draw him out again. Get him away from the others. Oh, here we go. He's really chasing me off. Okay, here we go. This is good. We have got him very thoroughly separated here. He's a bit lower than the other one we were going after the last hunt, so hopefully this one won't be too bad. And hopefully we won't have a hex invasion to deal with after it. Oh gosh, that noise scared me a little bit. We've almost got him. And there we go. Plenty of food for our growing pups here. And do we have everybody that needed food? Andromeda's still gonna be a little hungry. Let's see, let's just call everybody over. Let's see, is that everybody? Alright. And then we'll send Pluto back, because he's the first to be finished here. And we can send Leo. Alright, and then just wait for the others to get here. Alrighty, I went ahead and brought back a meat chunk, but everybody is pretty much fed, so I'll put down a little bit of food for the pups, but pretty much just topping them off. I think we're in a pretty good position here. And let's also check how their XP's going. Romulus is still a little bit ahead, but they're all doing pretty good here. And everybody got all fed here. We just need to get some sleep. Let's check on wolves here. Alright, I don't think anything's changed. Alright, let's wait for the pups to get a little bit of food here, and then I think we'll get some sleep. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Alright. Oh, I smell strange wolves. Saturn, why are you all the way out there? Deep Springs again? Are you kidding? Saturn! I can't pick him up, or her up. Come here, follow me. Come on, away from the wolves. Girl! Get in the grass. Get in the grass. Is everybody else hidden? Okay, we're good. Okay. Get out of here. I will get rid of you too if I have to. Do not go for my pups. Where's Romulus? Romulus is over there. Okay. Out of here. I don't want to get rid of you, but if you are going to keep attacking, I might have to. But for now, they didn't take a pup. How big are they right now? They still don't seem to have a lot of wolves. Night is a bit more merciful than some of our other wolves, or at least compared to Igneous and maybe Ren, but Deep Springs is starting to get close to the edge there. We did have to get rid of Cole after what happened to Nebula. We're not going to be taking more risks, so if they come back again, we might have to do something about them. I don't know if it was Deep Springs who got Nebula. Was it Deep Springs or Miller Gulch? I remember we did get rid of Cole because he kept attacking us. But I don't remember which actually got Nebula. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Nebula was Deep Springs, so if they keep coming back again, we might have to handle them. But for now, they are only on 1 leader, and they didn't manage to take any pups this time, so we will keep an eye on them. Alright, is everybody getting all nice and fed? They need some more, I think. I don't think they've got enough for everybody just yet. So Remus and who else was really hungry? Remus and Saturn are quite hungry. So we'll make sure they have plenty. Saturn, that was very dangerous. I don't want you to be attacking, trying to attack Deep Springs there. That's, leave that up to the adult wolves, please. That was very scary. Ugh. Alright. Okay, I think everybody's fed now. What do we need to do? Do we have marking? Yeah, we do have marking to do. Wow, that one is really low. That one keeps getting missed because it's in the corner. So I saw it decaying, but it was just like this one X in the corner, so I kept not going over there, but we will definitely need to hit it now. But I think we'll do that in a moment. Make sure everybody's fed. Alright, I think we'll go ahead, we'll go mark territory. I did do a wine, but I guess I don't really need to do that, just a mark. Oh, we need to go this way. Alright, let's go get our borders marked, our territory nice and reinforced. Is Celeste the only wolf coming with us? I mean, I guess that's fine for marking, but it's not very often we have such few wolves coming with us. Alright then. Oh, there is a bear on our carcass. Oh, and Saturn is sick. I wanted to do a quick top off, but it's only me and Celeste. I don't know if we're gonna be able to chase a bear off, just us two. I don't know that this is gonna be worth it. The pups are, I think, pretty fed. I think we'll leave that for maybe tomorrow when we have more wolves with us, if he's still there. I do think bears tend to linger, and there is a high likelihood he'll eat quite a bit of it, but unfortunately we cannot be chasing him off with only 2 of us, and I don't know that Knight wants to risk too much energy just to top off on food when we could easily get something else tomorrow if we need to. Especially after what happened to Vega. I think he is a little hesitant to be overly risky with predators. But Saturn is not feeling well. We got this this bottom corner here marked. We will need to come mark up here as well tomorrow, maybe, depending on how we're doing with food. Check on wolves. I don't think anything's changed. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, I smell Stranger Wolf again. Of course, when I wolfed them, nothing came. They're not here, but they're in our territory. I don't like that. And it looks like they hunted something on our territory. We're gonna go deal with this. This may not be technically an invasion, but it's an invasion in my books. I don't know if we'll be able to find them since they're not technically invading, but I might check out this carcass and see if I can pick up their scent from there. Well, here's the carcass, and it looks like it's just coyotes. I'm not gonna bother fighting coyotes for barely any food on a mule deer carcass, but I'm not smelling any other sign of the wolves, but that's putting Knight a little on edge. I don't think he likes the idea of deep springs just hanging out in our territory. Why is this coyote chasing me across the map? But that's a little... I don't think I've ever heard coyotes howl triumphantly like that before. But yeah, Knight does not like that there's deep springs just hanging out in our territory, it seems. That's off-putting. But I think we're gonna go and sit with Saturn. Of course, I think we really need food. Let's go check out our carcass and then maybe sit with Saturn. We need to make sure everybody gets fed before we sit around. Yep, that bear is still there. We have a few more wolves this time. Can I see how much health the bear has? Probably full. I don't think they usually spawn with lower health. He has like a bite out of him. How much food is still left? A decent enough amount to top us off. Okay, let's maybe be careful with this. Let's maybe call some more wolves. I don't think I did the 2 howl. There we go. Let's get some backup here. Okay, I think maybe one more. Okay, that leaves just Celeste at the den. That should be plenty enough to face a bear. Really, technically you can chase a bear off with 2 wolves, but I like having a bit of security here. Let's hang back a little bit until we get some backup, but we'll still try and look a bit intimidating here. Leo, be careful. Sirius, you too. You guys, you're just gonna eat in front of it? That's dangerous. Hey, you guys back off. Get off the carcass. These boys are a little too daring here, you guys. Get over here. Back from the bear a bit. They won't listen to me. We're gonna have to hang off. We can't do any intimidation while we wait. They're gonna get too close. I don't want them to get hurt. Trying to fight a bear by themselves. It's at least not eating right now. It's kind of staring at us. That saves us a little bit of food while we wait. Alright, here's some backup. I think there's still maybe one more on the way, but this should be enough to get us started here. Oh. Evidently it was enough to chase the bear off, though. That is a very big arrow. I think that's... Those were not always that big. Are my little indicators a bit bugged? Or am I just misremembering? It's a little off-putting, I think. Maybe they're normal and I'm just going a little crazy. It's fine. We got some food. Not a lot, but some of us got to full, so we should still be able to put a little food down, but we might have to go do another hunt. But I don't know, I might just let the others go out on their own, maybe, if they will. I want to sit with Saturn a bit. We haven't really been able to spend any time with her yet. But hopefully Mercury, I think Mercury got fed. Yeah, hopefully Mercury and Twilight and Pluto will be enough to feed the pups. I can also maybe get a sip of water here. Get a little bit of food to put down, maybe. Alright, let's get Saturn some food directly here. As long as she's still eating, I hope. Oh, of course Romulus is gonna eat it all. Oh. I hope she gets some food still. Is she going to eat? Okay, good. That's a good sign if she's eating. What is her health at? 73. Not bad. Dropping a little quicker than I would like, though. Alright, let's sit here a bit and we'll see if the others want to go on a hunt. I don't know if they will because we just got back. But we'll see how much food we can get from this and if any of the others want to go on a hunt in a bit here. Alright, it looks like we have enough food to get everybody fed all the way. Saturn's the only one that still needs some, and there's still a good bit down, so I think we should be alright on food to go ahead and sit with Saturn for a bit. At least until the cool down, and then maybe we'll get some sleep. And then tomorrow we will probably have to, go on a hunt. But the pups are at least fed, so that's good. Hopefully Saturn will recover from this. Sickness is never fun to watch. At least she's definitely still eating. Going to every little piece there. She's gotten fed all the way, so she's doing alright. Alright. She's gonna lay down now. Let's lay next to her here and wait for a little bit. And hope that she recovers. Alright, that's the cool down. We'll go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. Hope she feels better in the morning. Did smell a bit of bear. Yep, I think there's a bear on the way. Saturn's at 48%, so that's not great. There it is. You get out of here. Get out of here. I do not want to deal with a bear. Luna's running around over there. So of course she won't listen to me and get in the grass, but at least V-Bear is leaving, so that's alright. Alright, we're safe. Saturn is at 47%, but still, hopefully she will get better. We do need to mark territory, though, and get some hunting done. Unfortunately, growing pups is a terrible time to be sick because we're just so busy with everything else, but hopefully things will still work out for her. She does still seem happy and playful. Fortunately, we don't have any food to put down, but I think that's going to be where we leave things off, though. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.